Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. This is an extra video. Now, I'm not going to use all my decks. I'm actually going to use the ones that I just made, which are these little guys here, just to see what messages you guys might need to know, especially when it comes to like receiving clarity, on your path and what, choices that you guys are taking. I just want to see what you guys might need to know. So I might pull like maybe 1 to 3 life path numbers, and then I'll pull a couple of the other cards just to see who this may resonate with. So this video might not even be that long. This could be a really short video for some of you guys, okay? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know at this time? Please give them clarity and understanding at this time, please. My stomach just growled and I'm not even hungry. Like, clearly I'm just a fatty. I just like to eat. I'm trying to start eating fruits and stuff. So I'll probably snack on that after this video. But anyway, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know? Thank you. Okay, this came out earlier today. Okay, life path number 6. So this is about you guys being a nurturer, or you guys have like a nurturing energy about you. Okay, so let's see what else shows up. So life path number 6. Please give me 2 more for the collective, Spirit, that resonate with this message specifically. Thank you. Life path number 10. Okay, so this is about being an innovative leader. Okay, so let me see another one. So seeing angel number 666 and 1010 could resonate for some of you too. Thank you. And life path 11. Okay, so visionary. So we have a nurturer, an innovative leader, and we have a visionary. Okay, so let's see what shows up for some of you guys. Now, these life path numbers could resonate in a sense of like, these could be life path numbers that you may resonate with. But even if you don't, confirmation with the horn, but even if you don't resonate with those life path numbers, there is something about understanding the path that you guys are on, especially when it comes to combining these numbers together, because 6 talks about family, which is about being a nurturer or, a healer, right? 10 talks about wholeness, right? So for some, this is about, completion when it comes to being an awakener and things like that. The reason why I paused is I heard something like moving, but I don't know what it was. I think it's in my closet. I could hear it moving. Like, when something's about to fall out of the closet, that's what it reminds me of. But anyway, yeah, something that's hidden could be very significant too for some of you guys. But life path number 10, again, when it comes to being an awakener, having divine order and rebirth, that's significant. 11 talks about intuition. So there's something about you guys awakening when it comes to your skills, your talents, and things of that matter. Okay. Yeah, rosemary. Okay, some of you guys use rosemary. This could be in your hair or just in general, but you guys are remembering who you are. Black pepper is also talking about protection. You guys are being protected at this time. And some of you guys, marshmallow is very significant when it comes to soothing the energy at this time. So some of you guys, when it comes to being protected or being protective, there's something about you that's very soothing. Peppermint for awakening at the bottom. But yeah, you guys could have gone through certain things where, you guys could be in a different path and it's showing up in a different energy for some of you guys. So something to do with your protection, helping people remember who they are as well. But you do have something about your guys' energy where, if you do meet people, you help them remember who they are, or there's something about, remembering who you are could be very, significant. But soothing is very significant. Maybe your energy is very soothing for the collective, especially with nurturer here. For some of you guys could be born in June, also October and November, okay? Yeah, so we have here sunlight yellow, and especially with the sun coming out today, that could be confirmation. So this is about creativity, warmth, and optimism, right? So you guys could be very optimistic at this time. The energy showing up, so take what resonates with that. Or even when it comes to learning to be more optimistic about yourself is also significant too. So that could be, confirmation as well. Okay, so we have here vermilion, which is a different color. Okay, creativity is very significant when it comes to your creativity. There's something about you guys being creative at this time, stepping into that creativity. Okay, working on how you show up as well could be very significant, but not only how you show up, this is also significant when it comes to being very open, how you express yourself. So self-expression is very significant. Okay, not caring about what people think about you, what they say about you, and just showing up, right? Even when you're saying the right things and people don't want to hear things for what it is, there's something about that energy. Okay, so again, when it comes to your energy, when it comes to dealing with people, when it comes to dealing with, your creativity and showing up for yourself, you may not want to show up for yourself because of what other people, may say about you. Confirmation twice with the horn. Okay, so we have here golden brown, friendships, illumination, and also wisdom. Okay, I'm gonna go check on that thing because something is snapping, crackling, and popping. Hold on. Okay, I figured it out. 555 on the time. Okay. But yeah, so let's continue. So yeah, there's something about these colors that are very significant. Like maybe some of you guys could be incorporating these colors, confirmation with the horn, more in your day-to-day life. If not, there is something about wearing these colors more often to help activate, certain things. So for example, some of you guys, when it comes to even crystals, right? Some of you guys could look for crystals that have that sunlight yellow, and that can help you attract more creativity, more warmth, and optimism. For some of you guys, the color vermilion is, about creativity. So some of you guys could be wanting to, attract more creativity when it comes to Venus energy and what you love to do, what brings you pleasure. Okay, golden brown is also significant when it comes to friendships and illumination. So even when it comes to like what you want to attract, especially visionary, some of you guys could be having visions about, friendships that you want that resonate with you on a soul tie deep level. Okay, and again, this could be hard to come by when it comes to dealing with other people, places, and things. Planes are very significant too when it comes to, like I said, travel. Now, some of you guys could be thinking about traveling, or there's something about being watched over. Okay, so yeah, fashion designer and trendsetter. Okay, so like I said, traveling could be very significant. If you're a fashion designer, there's something about, going from different countries, meeting different walks of life of people, being able to create clothing for people of different backgrounds and races. Okay, no matter where they're from, but being able to make people feel good about themselves, make them feel good, look good, and things of that matter. So again, some of you guys could be fashion designers. Okay, take what resonates with that. Okay, travel writer is very significant. So it's funny how I mentioned something about planes. Okay, so some of you guys could be a travel writer. So this could be a part of your creativity when it comes to being like an innovative leader. Okay, so that could be confirmation for some of you. Okay. Okay, and then we also have company director. Okay, so some of you guys could be a company director, or you guys could be thinking about becoming a company director. Now, again, like I said, when it comes to seeing the illusions and, when it comes to, you guys seeing things for what it is, there could be this energy also that when it does come to 9 to 5 as well, confirmation with the horns, when it comes to 9 to 5, there is something about change. So even if you guys have your own business and you guys are working towards your goals and things like that, that's one thing, right? But there's a feeling of, if you guys could have been in situations in the past where companies or, certain places that you worked or, that you were in, especially if you were like a new worker, like an intern or something like that, there's something about receiving justice for what was lost, okay, for what you guys did not get. So some of you guys could be like, say for example, if there was a company director at your job that let you go, there's something about that same company director being let go, or there's something about you being the new company director because you have a vision and a gift, okay, a knack to know things. So even when the energy shifts, even when there's changes in the energy, this. Some of you guys could be, company directors, but in a spiritual sense. Okay, so being able to help companies when it comes to, the energy and what they should and should not do when it comes to them moving forward, even helping companies when it comes to cleansing. Okay, you could be the one that goes to companies like big corporations and help them do cleansing rituals, okay, to help cleanse the energy and release whatever negativity that's in that building. Okay, so take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation. Let's see what else shows up. Let me get one more. Ooh, I said one more, but I guess not. At the bottom, we have psychic healer too. So some of you guys could be either looking into a psychic healer to help you with what you may know and kind of want more details or more depth on. Okay, some of you guys could be asking for assistance when it comes to that, but some of you guys too, when it comes to the energy, that could resonate for some of you too when it comes to a company director, could be very significant. Okay, solicitor wanted to show up. We also have film director when it comes to working in films. Okay, changing maybe the trajectory about that too. Okay, educational advisor is significant. We have computer programmer, and then we have a horse trainer. Okay, so not sure who's into horses or anything like that, but you know, horses could resonate for some of you guys as well. Okay, so let me see if I can get some. All right, guys, so first initials is J, okay? J could be very significant. We have O, okay? We have S, and then we have D, okay? So this could be someone's name or initials, and part of initials of their name, okay? But take what resonates when it comes to, like, you know, Cinderella, anything to do with Disney, like Cinderella, Alice's Wonderland and all that good stuff, like anything to do with that could be very significant. But Cinderella came to mind when it came to, for some of you guys were like the sister, right? That I guess maybe you guys were doing everything. You were cooking, you were cleaning, okay, you were doing all of that, right? And because maybe, for example, this could be past energy too. You guys could be dealing with people who had to grow up a certain way, and maybe you don't have to grow up that same way. So there is this feeling of somebody could be in their feelings maybe because you didn't grow up the same way that they did maybe. So for example, if this is like a parent or a grandparent that took care of the collective or soul tribe, there's something about this person treating you like you were Cinderella. Okay, like you had to do a lot of things that were not your responsibility. Okay, and it's almost like waiting for that glass slipper to be put back on your shoe, because it's almost like we know that you're the divine. So there's something about being treated a certain way, but then it's like the universe knew that you were the chosen one, that you were special, that you were unique, that you were that one. Okay, and there's nobody or anything that can take that away from you. That's a gift. So take what resonates with that. We have unicorns. The color blue is very significant too when it comes to your power, your intuitiveness, okay? You being able to have intuition to a point where you see things and you know things for just what it is. It doesn't matter what anybody says to you, you just know. You will always listen to your instincts before you listen to what anyone else says, okay? Because you trust yourself that much, okay? But we also have flowers as well. This kind of looks like a hibiscus flower, but flowers are also significant when it comes to planting seeds, growing, and having patience, okay? We have Aquarius energy here. That's significant. We also have Libra energy, and then we have Cancer energy. So again, when it comes to you guys being either detached, or when it comes to us transitioning out of Aquarius season, and, you know, when it comes to releasing and letting go and stepping more into, you know, balance and also nurturing ourselves, that is also significant. Like you guys are maybe nurturing yourself more. Okay, you guys are building your own groups. You guys are building your own family. You guys are building your own collective for some of you guys, okay? For example, like the way that I have my platform. Some of you guys could be doing something similar to that extent, okay, without even realizing it. So it's almost like you guys will attract who you're supposed to attract in that right moment in time. Okay, but I'm going to end this here. Please take what resonates with you guys whenever you see this. And again, like I said, thank you again for the love, the support that you guys have been giving and sharing. I appreciate that always. You know, it doesn't matter if I had 10 followers, if I had no followers, it doesn't even matter. Always showing gratitude and being grateful for even the simplest things in life, it means such a difference. And a lot of people may not understand that, especially if they're not somebody who has gratitude. So if you have gratitude, like, you know, you're grateful to wake up today, you know, you're grateful to have food on the table, you're just grateful, you know, that could be confirmation for some of you guys. But I am grateful for you guys. And I'm just excited to see where this is going to go, especially when it comes to not just for me, for you guys, right? Because again, energy doesn't lie. So you can tell when you guys are doing the work, and you can tell when the energy shifts back, right? And that's okay. It's going to happen, right? We're not perfect. And I think a lot of us are learning that, where, you know, even though you're not perfect, that's okay. You're still being true to you. You're still being authentic. People who judge you because maybe they put you on a pedestal, and because you act a certain way or you carry yourself a certain way, people think that because you're up there, when it comes to your vibration, that you won't speak up and say what you have to say. But at the same time, you know, it's one thing to speak up and it's one thing to drain your energy for people who lack comprehension skills and don't understand that when you say something, you mean that. Unfortunately, a lot of people think that, you know, you say something and you don't mean it. But when you say something, you genuinely mean that. And your actions also speak for it as well. Okay, so I'm going to end it here. Please take what resonates with you guys. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. All right, guys, have a wonderful Tuesday. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok, and my website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. All right, guys, bye.